Alright. As expected with the stream, we had technical difficulties, but now, we are ready to go. So, this is the session 0 for the PokéD&D Resara campaign. Since it's session 0, we're going to start off with
That's loud.
I even preset the volume to 0, but it was still maximum. God damn it.
Yeah, Jesus.
Also, if you start playing it, it plays it for everybody. So leave it for now.
Oh, I thought it was a me issue.
Nah. It's synced up to everybody. All right. So, I am Max. I am your game master, or perhaps game maxter.
I thought I regret it already.
Start over. Throw away the clip.
Yep.
And we have here our party. So, does our party want to introduce themselves?
No.
Well, Rhino's first at the bottom, but Jero's first on the list.
And then you're first in the Discord call, so...
Yeah, you're first in the Discord call.
Everybody go at once. No, don't actually.
Be playing trainer Aiden.
Hello, I'm Joe, and I'll be playing trainer Cade.
I am Tim, and I'll be playing trainer Travis.
He's all about alliteration over there.
I mean, my name is Tim Thiessen. It's not kind of my thing.
I know.
All right, would you all like to go over your class and race?
You didn't give us any.
You didn't give us any.
Human, none.
I would have gone for a class, but unfortunately the system maxed up didn't have those yet.
Yep. So to explain what this is Pokemon. This is D&D 5e. Pokemon 5e. This is D&D 5e. I have done a lot of homebrew alterations, but we are using the 5e rule set and things of that sort. So the Pokemon are homebrewed in. The trainers are homebrewed in. They're basically they are much simpler humans. Is the best way to put it. They are simple humans.
Yeah, we don't even get any stat boosts.
Yeah, I would have been up for one of the other systems, but I mean, hey, maxed all this, and I was like, you know what, let's do it.
I mean, you get a bit. Like you still got like some stat allocation and such.
A little bit.
Yeah, we got a very reduced point buy.
Yep. All right. So, as
Here we are in the void.
As we get started, first thing I'm going.
The guide.
You've been hit by a truck.
Hold on, I'm annoyed. In the Roll20, it still says Jero's party above the Razor.
Oh, that's on me. Give me a moment.
Where does it say that?
Right in the Pokemon section, it says Jero's party.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, shush.
All right. So, why don't we start off by showing you all the map?
Oh boy.
So we're not in the distortion world?
And boop.
Whoa!
Okay.
Welcome.
It's a lot more connected
Welcome
than most Pokemon maps.
Welcome to the Resara region. I challenge anyone to think about to figure out what the theme naming was for these towns.
Nothing.
All right. So map is pretty simple. Also in the inventory, let me quickly do this real quick. You have access to a town.
We have
map.
an inventory.
Well, there.
I mean, well, I'm going to be having supplies, so that kind of makes sense.
You know, you have the ability.
Like, as far as I know, the NPC sheets we have don't have inventory spots.
They don't, but just under handouts now, you should have access to the town map and the route map.
So I guess that's what we're seeing now.
So
okay, cool, cool.
So at any point, you can pull up the town map or the route map to take a look at it. I had to have them be separate because otherwise it was way too much stuff crammed together.
Okay, so we'll be starting at Nosbor.
Yep. So, yep, all the routes are labeled as well as like other locations such as Manek Forest and Mount Kamatola.
Manek Forest.
Manek Forest.
My neck.
My leg.
But unlike Pokemon games, we can go wherever we want.
Yes. So those pathways are not like those are the routes, and you can go on them. Obviously, think of that as being like the paved roads in a sense. That's where people expect you to go. That's where they are prepared for you to go. But if you want to wander off to the wilderness, you are welcome to.
Cool.
All right.
Well, like the expected routes, but we can have like places where we can actually go to.
Yeah, like you could
like the forest.
Like you could go anywhere on here, even if it's not connected via route. The routes just mean like this is where the paths are set up, and this is where you're probably going to find people.
All right.
All right. I believe. Is there anything on anyone's thing that is not set up in terms of characters?
I don't think so. I mean, stats had to be changed several times because numbers were too high initially.
Yeah, but that was on my thing. I'm more like, is there anything you guys need to do? Rhino got his token like right as we started.
I'm good. Got my token, got my stats, got everything.
My token looks good too. I think we're good to go.
All right then. Then this session 0 is definitely not, like almost definitely not going to go to the full 4 hours because it's just sort of the introduction and testing session. So we'll see how long it does end up going for. For now though, let me switch around a bit and send you back to the void.
No.
No, not the void.
Be good, I promise.
All right. And now
They didn't draw on the map in the brief time we were there.
Wait, did you?
Yes, it did.
Nice one.
Where? Okay, that's gonna.
Just 2 squiggles. It's nothing damning.
Why do you have to be this way, Rhino?
Look, I'd always delete what I do.
You didn't delete this.
Because you took me off when I was in the middle.
You still didn't do it. All right. Now, like every Pokemon game,
You gonna zoom in on the professor? Ooh.
hello there.
Begin.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. You're here because you've chosen to pursue an interest in Pokemon by taking on the Pokemon League. This is a path taken by many people who go on to become professional trainers, researchers, breeders, or even champions. Regardless of your end goal, or if you even have one in mind, this is a fantastic step towards the rest of your life. Here in the Resara region, the Pokemon League consists of 8 Pokemon gyms spread throughout the land. Each gym has its own gym leader, and you must prove yourself to these leaders through acts or battle. When you have proven yourself a capable trainer, you will receive a badge, and when you have all 8 badges, you will be granted entry to the Pokemon League Championship, a tournament of all the best trainers aiming for the top. The league challenge in this region is typically taken on in groups. Trainers in Resara often gather in groups of 3, traveling and battling together. Even if you choose to travel solo, you will be expected to participate in 3-on-3 triple battles. If you are already part of a group, please follow the yellow line to register. If you wish to be assigned to a group, follow the blue line. And if you want to attempt the league by yourself, follow the red line. Whichever way you go, someone will assist you in registering and preparing. Well, what are you waiting for? Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Good luck.
I have questions.
This was what you heard on the this is what you heard on the TV screen about 30 minutes prior.
Okay.
Since then, you have been waiting in line.
Oh man, Pokemon became the DMV.
I just want to know if I can blame Charles for this region if it's all rotation battles.
It's 3-on-3, not rotation.
Yeah, don't worry, there's no rotation battles. Alright, give me a moment, I need to give your tokens vision. Boop. Boop. Boop.
There we go. I see some stuff.
Yep.
There's us.
You're here, having been... Give me a moment to actually get some,
6 feet.
Let's see. Here we go. Well, I'll play this.
If you see me leave roll 20, don't mind it. I'm actually just gonna switch to Edge because that runs roll 20 better than Chrome.
Alright. So, for the last while, you and many other trainers have been waiting in line here at the registration center.
Oh, there's a group of bug catchers over there.
Everyone here is an actual trainer represented by an orange token. You are not surrounded by orange balls.
No, I figured that's why I was pretending on what I was seeing. There's a youngster over there. There's a lass. There's
someone who won't stop talking. There's someone who keeps talking about how shorts are comfy and easy to wear. The Magikarp trainer is the guy at the other table.
Magikarp trainer.
I guess now's where we find out if those kindergartners we can fight in some of the games are officially registered or not.
Well, speaking of registering, that is what you're here for. You have arrived after waiting in line for quite a long time. You are now at the table. There's an assistant behind the table to help you with registering for the Pokemon League. So, going from left to right, Travis. As you approach the table, the assistant behind the table, kind of looking at some papers he has in front of himself, and just simply says, "Name."
Travis. He doesn't give a last name unless asked for.
He looks through and then does say last name.
Berland.
Travis Berland. He doesn't ask any questions. Any more questions as he jots this down. Hometown.
Damn it! I don't know the names of any Unova towns.
You would be in Nazmor.
Okay. What was that again?
Nazmor.
Okay. Nazbor, Unova. Oh wait, no. Oh, Nazbor's the one here.
Resara.
I thought he was asking about hometown, like where.
No, just where you currently live.
Nazbor.
All right. Do you currently have any Pokemon?
One.
All right. He continues writing some things down. He slides you a small card about the size of a credit card. It's mostly blank, but I was frantically Googling the towns in the region I'm from. He slides you a small card. It is blank. One side is just white with a black strip, and then the other side simply says on it 614. And he says, "All right, Go find a place to hang out and wait until you're called. Next. And he
He'll just pocket the card and go stand somewhere until it's time to partner up.
All right. And then the same thing is happening for you, Cade, as you have approached the assistant. Asks, "Hello, what is your name?" And last name.
Also, by the way, during this whole time, because the way how I'm with my Pokemon actually was just like in my arms.
Okay, so you're carrying the axe just in your hands then.
Yeah.
All right.
He's very much the I don't like to be in the ball kind of Pokemon.
With a dragon, I can imagine that's going to become a problem later.
It's totally not the rookie showing off his dragon.
All right, Cade, and where are you from? Now you feel free to look at the map and choose a place because you've been here longer.
Yeah. I need to actually go. I don't actually see them. Oh wait, you said it was on the town.
It's under handouts.
Yeah.
Town map.
Gemstone City.
All right, and I see you already have a Pokemon. Do you have any others with you?
Yeah. Just this little guy.
All right then. You are also soon past a card, white with a black strip, and on the other side it says 614. All right. You'll be assigned to a group based on your number. For now, just go ahead and go mingle until you are called.
Thank you. And pretty much I'm looking at as I was looking at the card and everything, just actually just like being curious and like trying to grab at the card and like, no, not for you. Come on.
They're trying to eat the card basically.
Well, just like they would be very curious, so just like trying to either grab hold of it or see what it is.
Seeing this, the assistant says, just don't let the little guy there damage it or anything.
I'll be careful. And I go ahead and like just gently pocket it, and I go, and we can just gently just ask him to go sit down somewhere. Thinking, you want to be out of the ball yet? Stop being so curious.
All right. So two of you have left the line. I'll just you're there. You're just around here because other people are other people are moving forward in the line. And that lastly leaves Aiden. As you approach the table and you're asked name and hometown.
Aiden, and here I'm staying in. Hold on, I had to open up the map again. Flolo Town.
All right. Do you have any Pokemon with you?
Yes, he turns slightly, and you see a little Poplio head popping out of the backpack he's wearing. She's just kind of tapping her flippers on the side as she's looking around.
The assistant nods, doesn't seem... as you can tell from looking around here, people carrying their Pokemon is definitely not uncommon. Some people have them walking with them, sitting on their shoulders, their heads, in their backpacks, in their arms. It's actually less common to see people who don't have a Pokemon just out with them.
Probably start carrying them in the Pokeballs when they get too big.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. It's one of those things where like people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this Pokemon out of its Pokeball all the time, and I'm gonna let my Pokemon walk alongside me, and then eventually they're gonna stop doing that when they start having to like walk with a Slowpoke. Or deal with getting a Rhydon through small areas.
Travis does not have his Pokemon out currently because the flying sword would be a bit more of a hassle than other Pokemon.
Yeah,
you thought airport security was bad normally. Imagine if you had a flying sword.
Sir, I need to frisk your sword.
I wouldn't do that. It steals your soul.
I need to make sure your sword isn't carrying a sword.
Yes.
Alright. And you are past a card. blank, white, black strip, says 614 on it.
You can write this down.
You can. It's not super important.
There's not a character section for writing notes anymore. What did I do?
Actually, there was one thing I should do. I don't know why I totally forgot to do this. I'm giving you guys inventory sheets.
Okay, that is going to be necessary.
So it's literally just going to be a note that you can edit with whatever stuff you have.
That's fine.
Seems right now we have nothing.
No, we have bands. Give me.
It should be under player characters now. Except Travis's, who is getting his right now. And there we go. Alright, so...
Our acronym spells cat.
It does.
Well, cat, act, tack, the CTA. So go ahead and write down, just in general, anything that you think you would bring in terms of traveling supplies. Don't do anything in terms of Pokemon items like Pokeballs and such yet. Just anything.
Master balls.
Just just camping supplies and traveling things that your character would have with them.
You know what also could fit?
What?
Freaking, for all the members, freaking a mystery dungeon Team ACT.
Oh yeah. Alakazam, Charizard, Tyranitar.
Tyranitar. Yeah.
They were so powerful but so uncreative. All right. Go ahead and you have been given your card as well, Aiden, and asked to step aside. All of you go ahead and also write down in your inventory league license. As that is also something that you have now been given, your league license. Do you guys do anything in particular while you are now just essentially waiting to be called?
I would pretty much just be like in a bench by the stairs that's like, just like looking curiously at some of the other trainers, because I would assume possibly one of them could become my, two of them could become my partners. And while I'm there, I just because also to keep actually distracted, I go ahead and give him an orangeberry to munch on.
All right.
Aiden would swing his backpack around to where it's now on his front, and look at Poplio and show her his lights. Like, look, we're official now.
Poplio clearly does not understand the concept of it. He just kind of baps at it with his foot fin.
Good enough.
Travis is just sort of hanging out against the back wall. He's not from here, doesn't know anybody, so he's kind of just waiting to see for when he's called up who his teammates will be.
So we see in order here the Ranger, the Bard, and the Rogue.
Hey, if in Pokemon, one of the better jobs you could have would actually be a Ranger versus D&D.
No.
Let's drink.
All right.
Don't forget the friendship circles.
After a bit, like you're kind of just tuning out everything around you. People are talking. You overhear the chatter of people at the different tables getting their own licenses. Every now and then, they'll call out a number like 438, and then like 3 people will head up the stairs. And eventually, after you've been waiting probably another 15 minutes or so, 614.
Well, Aiden will straighten himself up, put the backpack back on his back, get like a light slap from Poplio, and then go up the stairs.
Oh,
Travis will take a bit of a stretch, look back at his card to double check and be like, oh, right, me. Alright, let's go.
Kate would look at his card, going, "Oh, guess that's us." Go ahead and put it away as he can grabs up your gently and we can ask you gently, and then as you being curious, he decides he wants to be on my head this time, so he climbs up there and make sure he's all right as we head on over to the stairs.
All right, so you have Travis, you have Aiden with a Poplio, and you have Cade with a Axew on his head. And the three of you head to the stairs, and you now meet each other because the three of you are the only ones climbing the stairs.
You must have a strong neck, because Axie is 40 pounds.
Jero just goes, "Aw, shit."
Travis doesn't really say anything to start off. He'll just show his card to the other guys and be like, 614?
Yep. Aiden shows him the band.
Alright. For Travis, you guys see a pretty average but athletic 14-year-old boy. He has a white shirt, blue jacket, black shorts, tennis shoes. He has about neck length, slightly unkempt and spiky brown hair, blue eyes, and he has a bit of a black beret with a white band that rests towards the back of his head. And he has a red and black backpack that he keeps strapped around him.
Yeah, I think I can actually just display that. Hang on. How did it work? There we go. Alright, so that is Travis. Aiden and or Cade, would you like to describe yourselves?
Aiden, you want to go first, or you want me to?
Getting up my reference pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what age we wanted our party to be, so I just went with a lower teenager.
That is not what I went with.
What did you go with?
I said 18.
I mean, hey, it's...
Or at least I
it's,
thought
it's
18.
Mid to late teens is pretty much the range that I gave, so... Or that I was thinking. If somebody was like, "I'm 30," I'd be like, "Hang on."
Again, I guess we could do my next. You would see Kate as a fit athletic 16-year-old with you, and you definitely see what it's good. That he definitely seems to be more prepared for pretty much more wilderness training and anything. With wearing pretty much a black jacket with that's somewhat red with a blue undershirt, and also around a purple scarf, which you do notice that actually has one paw print that actually seems to be about Axew size, or a handprint. Black hair, and also pretty much having a backpack with all sorts of equipment inside. Well, you also do the full reference sheet because I am using my Gym Sona as the thing for that.
Yeah, I'm just showing the token though.
Yeah. Again, the full. Oh, done.
Yeah, if you send that, I'll throw that on screen real quick too. But
yeah, it should work.
all right.
Yeah, that'll work. We can just ignore I wanted to voice chat, Sam. Just ignore the it being a trainer card.
Thankfully, Jero brought his Gym Sona, not his Gem Sona.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even have a Gym Soda.
I know.
Hips drink.
Way too big. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Hang on. I'm on it. I got it. There.
Yeah, there it goes. And once again, thank you, I'll go ahead and shout it out a bit, making thank you, Dallas Pilot, for commissioning this to me.
Yep. So basically that, but without the egg or the Noibat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Anyway, here's mine.
No, like it's just that I see it before. I think it's awesome.
She does a lot of work with this, and I really am grateful to her for this. This was absolutely worth it.
Send me
I love
another.
the addition of the signature too.
Send me another link to them later, and I'll need to get one of my own. But anyway.
Again, funny enough, I actually have a command on my stream freaking for her and her commission page.
Perfect. All right.
But I'll send a link in a bit.
Yep. And now, Aiden.
Aiden is a male, 18-year-old. He has short, almost like buzz cut-ish blue hair. Yes, I went anime. Green eyes, and he's wearing what appears to be a sleeveless blue shirt with a Pokeball outline on it, and over that he has a green vest with many pockets, almost like if cargo shorts were a vest. He has
I'm sorry, that's a comparison.
I don't know what the proper term for that kind of vest is.
A utility vest or something? Hang on.
Sure, let's go with that.
Something like that. I know it has a certain term, but I'm not sure exactly what.
But you knew what I was going for when I said that.
Yeah, still, just the mental image. If cargo shorts were a vest.
Yeah. He's decently tan, like he spent plenty of his life outside, and he has essentially like loose-fitting practical clothing on, along with the standard form backpack on his back with a certain Poplio sitting in it. He seems pretty comfortable where he is.
According to Banana Republic, that's a men's survival vest, cargo khaki, as they call it.
Perfect. Love it.
All right, you three have met each other, and like
we're all dressed for warm weather. What kind of the weather is natural in this region?
A change of clothes.
I honestly think the best way to describe it is that this is regular weather. Like,
so it varies.
The weather is regular depending on the season, and it is currently late spring.
Okay.
It is I'd say specifically it's like May.
By the way, Max, I did leave the link for you in the future for chat spam for you to want to do a commission with her.
Thanks. All right.
Well,
for those curious, my picture was from that old trainer creator on DeviantArt that doesn't work anymore since Flash stopped.
Yeah.
I just looked up Google Images for Pokemon OCs and took one that looked good.
Jero got one custom, Rhino got one somewhat made, and Tim committed plagiarism. Nah, it's fine. So, do you talk with each other as you're going out?
Don't particularly make a habit of talking on stairs, but I mean, there was like the sort of Aiden sort of did like the acknowledging, just kind of first scan of both of them. Just kind of did the friendly, what's up nod, and then looked ahead so he wouldn't trip on the stairs.
Fair enough.
Because that would make for a great first impression.
Yeah, meet them the way that I met like 10 people yesterday.
Oh, right. I remember you talking about that.
Just tripped on the damn pipe in the sidewalk, fell on the ground, just completely ate shit on my way to Tim Hortons. That was great.
Yeah, you were the story of a lot of people's day that day.
God, my elbow still hurts.
Oh.
Went to
Anyway.
Tim Hortons yesterday. Boy, are my arms tired.
Alright. So, you finish climbing the stairs. It's not a very long climb. You get to the top, and you're in sort of a waiting room. Not like chairs, magazines, or anything like that, but it's like a... I keep wanting to say it's an airlock, but it's not. It's just like the room you stand around in for a minute until someone comes and gets you. That kind
The
of waiting.
waiting room?
Yes, but not like the
Yeah.
waiting for an hour waiting room. So eventually, you're approached by...
They're approaching us.
They can't...
You want me to stop making stupid comments at one point? let
No,
me
keep,
know.
honestly, keep doing it. Honestly, keep doing it. It gives me time to think.
Okay.
As you are brought forward into
Now we're approaching them.
into a much larger room, and I will drag you
Puts
all.
on the same song, but it just echoes more.
I'll drag you to that now.
Ah. Damn, it is bigger. If I could put us in an aircraft carrier.
Huh, surprised you even bothered with the first floor, considering we didn't spend much time there.
I wanted you to have something to look at as you
I
arrive
appreciate it.
at what definitely looks like a sort of kind of handmade battle area. It's like it seems they just took a large room here and using chalk or paint drew the standard battle area like kind of arena field on the ground. Actually, no, it's done using like gaffer's tape.
Imagining Poplio Dewdrop just makes her cry whenever we go out into the room. It just echoes around a few times. She's just like, yeah, I am the loudest thing in here. Obviously, it is mine now.
And hearing, as we can hearing the echo, we can Razor, which my ex, you can help me be curious too, and does a cry, and does a cry as well, and pretty much seems happy hearing the echo.
Children entertaining themselves.
Pretty much.
Bit unexpected. Well, if we're gonna be partners, I've already seen your Pokemon. Might as well show you mine. Travis digs into his pocket and pulls out his Pokeball, and he throws it onto the ground. He says, "Come on out, Muramasa." And out pops a Honedge, sword still in sheath, piercing blue eye, blue sash flowing as it comes out and stretches.
This is a sword stretch.
Yeah,
The sash is stretching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stretching the way a sword can, and I pretty much again. Oh wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Again, I blink in surprise, but smile. Well, again, again, Kate was blinking surprise and smile, seeing that, and pretty much say, again, again.
Oh yeah, you guys use official art. I use fan art for this.
Yeah, I just if you guys want to like end up making your own, go for it. I just threw them together using regular art.
Oh no, you're fine. Again, we will go like again, not nice Pokemon. I can definitely tell that you raised. They seem to have raised it well, or we can. I would assume we can raise them well. So I guess.
Well, we haven't had that many battles together yet, but he's very well trained. I hope yours are just as well. I'm very surprised to see someone in here with an Axew.
Well, Razor here and I haven't been together for pretty much since I was a kid. So we pretty much have some good synergy. We haven't done many battles, but we basically but we just have like a little bit of a pretty good connection.
I guess it's also a good thing that we lined up as partners. We have a little bit of coverage on everything.
I wonder if they took that into account.
Hmm? Wonder if they'll have us battle already. That has to be why they have this giant arena here.
Oh, I imagine so.
Do we see anyone waiting for us up here?
Uh, when you were first brought up, there are some people on the benches, like up above the arena. That seems to be sort of a kind of a spectators area, just for and like people who have already. It seems like it's just other trainers who maybe have already gotten registered, and they're just kind of looking around to see their competition, so to speak. Uh, Other than that, there's nobody except for the man who brought you up here, who I will get their token now. And boop. As this man who has led you up will say, "So, do you think the three of you are ready to take on a battle together for your first time?"
Well, we've only been talking for 2 minutes, but I'm sure we'll learn on the fly.
You can always tell how best trainers will get along from how they treat one another and react to one another in battle.
That's how it's worked so far.
I think I think we can do that's what we can. I think we can go ahead and do and see how well we do together.
Very well then. Send your Pokemon out. Have them be any. They're already sent out, but send your Pokemon anywhere within your side of the field, and you may stand wherever you would like within or outside of the square as well. Now, one thing regarding we were incorporating D&D stuff. The trainers can also be caught in attacks, and you also have to be within a distance of your Pokemon in order to command them. So your own positioning is also important. You cannot command your Pokemon if they are more than 30 feet away from you.
Oh, okay, so we can't just stand outside the square like they would in the anime. Got it.
You can, but then they are limited in their movement. And just to quickly clarify something, you have to be within 30 feet of them at the start of their turn, so you can like command them run over there and attack, and they'll do it. It's not like they'll get outside of your range and stop listening to you.
Do trainers and Pokemon share the same initiative?
No. Pokemon have their own initiative, and then trainers move basically at the start of each round. You can choose to move yourself. Jero, go on.
Oh, all right.
These attacks have shorter ranges than I expected, but I guess you can't really judge ranges on Pokemon attacks that well.
All of mine are 5 feet. I have 0 range.
Oh, no wonder. There we go.
This is, I mean, it's also like these are level 1 Pokemon, so
It's fair enough.
At least I have a
picks
good.
up fucking Sobble's evolution, and it's like I want to snipe.
You're lucky, Rhino. Your Pokemon will easily evolve first. It takes until 35 to get a Doublade because he gets a Duskstone evolution.
Okie doke.
Yeah, so Jero and I are going to be stuck with our first forms for a while.
That's fine. I love Dewdrop.
all right. As you are getting into position, you kind of hear from the other side. From the other side, there's another staircase. You just kind of hear from down there, muffled. Someone calls numbers, and soon, 3 other trainers come up. Please tell me yes, I did. Okay. 3 generic trainers come up.
Oh no. Not generic trainers.
And they are going to start getting themselves into position as they get into the battle arena.
Max started us off against an ice type, a grass type, and a fire type.
Well, there is a Spheal.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'll mark the Spheal's trainer with blue. And then there is a Grubbin.
Time to get the chart up.
And a Geodude.
Like Grubbin.
Okay, type matchup chart. Gonna need this.
Yeah.
All right, I have marked the Geodude's trainer as orange on orange. All right. As you all get into position, Axio needs to be inside the circle.
Oh, right.
Inside the semicircle on your side. All right. What should I use? Yeah, let's go with this. And the man who seems to be acting as referee raises his hands and calls for the battle to begin.
Right.
The trumpets of war.
All right, everybody, for your Pokemon, roll initiative. The initiative is a D20 plus their speed stat. So,
Okay. How do we get that to appear in the order? Do you have something?
I'm going to do that now. Because I am able to just add to it. So.
Okay. D20 plus 3.
That's 17.
8.
15. I love the colored dice.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. So that was 8 for Muramasa. All right. So yeah. What's your speed stat on Axio, Jero?
Thanks.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast little boy.
Yep.
The fast boy.
I only have a 3.
I have a 4.
Yeah, but Muramasa is very defensive.
True.
And then for the others, I will roll those ones privately.
In fact, I resist both rock and ice, so I'm pretty defensive. I resist all these guys, actually.
Actually, I can't do it privately.
Unfortunately, I'm going last, so I can't just throw myself in the way to be tank.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about yourself, like the trainer, not Honedge.
I have more health than my Honedge. I have 60 health versus 45.
Because you're a teenager and it's level 5 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave myself bonus con, so I have lots of health to start off.
Yeah, trust me, your health does not go up over time.
Oh boy.
Well, I would hope we at least get standard ability score improvements every once in a while.
All right, so that, well, the seal is going pretty low.
All right.
The Grubbin, 11, and wow, these guys rolled pretty bad for their own initiative.
Okay.
You have the element of surprise.
Geodude and Muramasa got the same thing, so so you need to roll again, Tim, just to see if you beat Geodude.
8 again, but this time a natural 8.
And what's your speed bonus?
Plus 3.
Then Geodude is going before you.
Okay, so I'm going second to last. That's fine. I can't get in range in any of them to start off.
Right, and there we go. So,
Leo now has an updated updated token.
hang on.
Don't worry about it for this battle.
Too late. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. All right. Razor goes first. So, oh, hang on. Let me re-add.
Yeah, that's why I would say don't worry about it for this battle, because I knew it would delete me.
Yeah,
It's a 15,
we asked
so.
we asked Max off screen, and the only D&D action Pokemon can take is dash. They do not get dodge, help, disengage, any of that.
They do get to attack though, obviously, and those other things that are normally D&D actions will be covered by certain moves.
Also, abilities have far less PP than they do in regular Pokemon.
Yes, but
How
that
the
is
picture for this music makes it look like Brendan is just pasted on.
kind of, yeah.
Here's me and Brendan.
He's also there. All right, go ahead and begin at Jero. So your Pokemon has its movement speed there. You can move. You can use the dash action, forfeit your attack to move double, so you can move twice that much. Each square is 5 feet, so.
Okay. Again, just getting that real quick. How do
I'm in trouble here.
Same.
Just kinda-
I can't reach any of these guys.
Yeah, I'm a fucking sea lion. I'm a fucking sea lion. I can't move great.
At least I get to go after. At least I get to move after most of them, so that's fine for me.
Hold on. Let me get move the screen real quick. How do I do the thing that you did about seeing the how far? Oh, there we go.
The ruler tool on the right is the.
Yeah, I just saw it. So I can move it to here. That'd be. Woo.
Attack with arrow shot.
Yeah. Well, considering it says making most of the stuff is reach 5 feet, I would have to be like right in front of them, right?
Correct.
Yes.
5 feet means like you have to be right there.
I think you might be able to just reach the Geodude or the Spheal.
Yeah, it depends what your speed is.
It is 30.
Oh, then.
But yeah, I can do that. I can go. Yeah, because I'm just a bit away from the field, but I can go ahead and help getting rid of the shield at the very least.
Get the Geodude.
Yeah. Oh, and okay, roll 20. What the hell?
What?
Again, I was looking at this thing. Now it's just doing a loading screen. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and again. I'm gonna go ahead and point over to the again. He's gonna go ahead and point over to the Geodude and go Razor, use bite. And he's gonna dash over to the Geodude. Or head up to the Geodude.
All right. Go ahead and move yourself.
Your tiny dino stomps.
And let's see. So and then I go ahead and roll the 1d6, right?
You roll.
No, you have to roll the attack.
You roll to see
Oh,
you roll to see if it hits. So you roll 1d20 plus. This is a physical attack, so plus your attack stat.
You can just click the name of the attack in the actions section on your Pokemon sheet.
Oh.
If you do that, it should go through.
Oh, 22.
Damn, dude.
You also have a higher to hit bonus than me. I only have +4 right now.
Oh, do you guys not see the way the name is fucked up, or?
Yeah, that's.
You definitely see that.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I think I know what it is causing that, and I will get that fixed as we do this. But yeah, that hits. So go ahead and click. I believe just click that 22, and it'll do the damage.
Oh, or you click the thing that says attack.
AE Digital, thank you for the follow.
There you go.
Yep, so you do 9 physical damage. You are not dark type, so you don't get stabbed. But the Geodude takes that damage. So you can describe how the attack goes if you want. You're free to do that.
So pretty much, considering it would surprise, I guess, the other two, Axel just dashes over like pretty much being like a fat little Dragon Ball, and pretty much goes over and just pretty much goes like a strong bite into the Geodude. It doesn't feel like it's letting go anytime soon.
Yeah, so you're holding on, and all right.
Yes.
Nice. All right. This should hopefully fix. Yeah, that should fix the problem. Also, the music I have is not long enough. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah, we also didn't roll our own initiatives to determine when we can move closer to give more commands.
Trainers move at the start of the round. So after everything is gone, you all can move as you please.
Okay.
You don't have a separate initiative necessarily. All right. That is Razor's turn, so it is now Dewdrop.
You said Pokemon for bonus actions only have what?
I think none.
Use an item they're holding.
Right, and then for regular actions, it's a move or a dash.
Correct.
Okay.
Or the trainer uses an item on them.
Okay.
Or switches them out.
In that case, Dewdrop's just gonna look at the space between her and everything else, and then look back to Aiden, and Aiden's gonna go, "Look, you know we're new to this, and we'll plan more. We'll plan better in the future." And then he says, "Go for that Geodude." She nods and then flops her way forward as much as she can.
Yeah. So Poplio has less speed than the others due to being a seal.
Yeah, a sea lion.
Yeah. So that's something also worth noting is that each individual Pokemon don't all just automatically have 30-foot speed. They might have less speed or more speed. They might have additional speed types like swim speed or fly speed.
So it should be noted, as soon as Dewdrop started moving, you guys heard a rumble overhead as the field started to get wet as a rain starts.
Yes, this is Poplio's ability Drizzle in this instance, where it is now raining. The way rain works is pretty simple. Water type attacks deal water type attacks deal double damage. Fire type attacks deal half damage. And this particular instance of rain, it wouldn't affect you guys in this instance anyway. But if you guys did have any fire type attacks, it would not affect Poplio's allies in the negative manner.
And sadly, I could not use the wet ground to go further.
Yeah.
But hey, if it rains long enough, maybe we'll get that. Maybe it'll get deep enough to have a swim speed.
It's a swim speed, not a splash speed.
Fair enough. And then she'll get here, and then she is going to hold a water gun if something gets in range.
What about the move Thunder? That also is affected. It's just not. I'm just not bringing it up now because it's going to be well before anything has Thunder.
Water gun in short range. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's greater than melee. Not much.
What? Okay, that one's on me. I meant to adjust this. Water gun should have 20-foot range.
Oh, you can hit it.
That's great then.
That one was on me. I made it 10 feet and I forgot to go back and change it. There, I just.
In that case, die, Geodude.
Blast the rock.
Yep. So that's a special attack. So roll to hit with your special attack stat.
Hold up the wrong one. There we go.
Question.
Yes.
Megan, considering he is pretty much preoccupied with actually pretty much biting him down and holding him in place, would that mean that he could actually roll with advantage?
No. That's flanking, and aside from the fact we're doing that differently, you would have to be like on the other side of Geodude, because it's less that he's preoccupied and more like he wouldn't be looking at pop.
Or your move would have to apply restrained.
Yeah, which it does not. Like, you flavored it, but it does not, like, restrain or preoccupy him.
Alright, just double
Did
check.
not roll well.
You go to spray the water, and while Geodude is kind of flailing around trying to get out from Axew's grip, it ends up just missing from all the rapid movement.
Dang.
Remind me, how do we judge AC in this?
It's whether or not that roll beat Geodude's in this case special defense stat, which it barely did not.
Okay. Damn. 'Cause that would
Unfortunate.
have probably destroyed it between the rain and its quad weakness.
Oh yeah,
It'll-
that would have been
it'll-
so.
And you didn't even have stab damage put into that, which is an extra D4.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, but yeah, and you know what's horrible? You know what? I'll
What?
allow it to hit because you missed literally by one, and Axew is he is like dealing with Axew right now. So I'm not gonna do this frequently, but I'm gonna allow this one to hit.
Okay, in that case, let me for the rain and weakness stuff. Is it straight double or is it dice?
It is the dice. Your stat only applies once. So
Okay, so
your stat only applies once. The dice and stab rather are what is doubled. So roll the stab.
okay.
Stab being 1d4. Okay, and
Well, I'm rolling well on damage, so 13, and then doubled, and then whatever.
the special stat only applies to once. So
All right, my bad.
it's 4 applied at the end of all this. For now, it's 9, double to 18, and
Quadrupled past that.
yeah, hang on.
If you're curious, that would be 72.
There's no way it can survive that.
Yeah, absolutely not. But
A total of 76 damage.
yeah, it's quad damage and doubled from all that, cause you got a really good setup there. So yeah, while Axie was biting this Geodude, it's trying to get free, and then it gets slammed with a spray of water, and it just goes limp in Axie's mouth. It's not dead, it's unconscious.
It's fainted.
And the trainer recalls the Geodude.
Hooray.
And the
Good job, Dewdrop. And you see her actually give like a little snort of water, like, yeah.
And since all their Pokemon are unable to battle, Orange Trainer blacks out. No, they automatically exit the arena.
Hey, wait a minute. We removed your wallet. Nah, I'm joking.
All right, it is now.
Yeah, and also when Axie just considering Axie was holding it in his mouth, and again when it gets recalled, Razor just flops a bit to the ground and just looks around, pretty much going like, "Where'd it go?"
Where's my food?
Okay, look, I'll go that boy. He's older than that.
I was eating delicious rock candy.
Punch to it.
No, it's bite. It doesn't know crunch yet.
No, the rock nose punch.
Oh, punch. I thought you said it had a crunch to it. Rare candy. All right. Now it is the Grubbin's turn, which means it is now your guys' turn to feel some pain.
Maybe.
No.
As the Grubbin, having seen Axew defeat the Geodude, is going to...
Yeah, actually defeated it totally.
Well, having seen Axew help defeat it... let me double check this. Yep. Okay, it is going to move closer, and it is going to engage with Axew.
Will you marry me?
As it is going to approach, and it is going to use Bug Bite,
Oh.
which... what is your physical defense stat?
11.
It hits. So you take. All right, let me add the stab to that. You take 12 damage.
Oof.
And if you were holding a berry, it would have been eaten. But
I'm
proposal in the
curious,
middle of the battle. This is a Goku and Chi-Chi.
The HP of our Pokemon does not scale directly with the games.
Correct. It starts off as just the same. For now, I might alter it as time goes on. But basically, as you level up, you can increase it by set amounts. All right.
You said it was again. You said it was how much damage again?
12.
12. Okay.
So yeah, let me your maximum.
Yeah,
what's your maximum HP again?
46.
Okay, 46.
So it would be 34.
All right. If you click on Axiu's token now, the green circle is now.
Yeah, I
updated
see it
with
now.
Yep, I just did that. So.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on Roll 20. Give you sorry about that.
No, I get you. No worries. It's my fault for not setting it up too. Just so Timmy actually gets to do stuff, I'll say Grubbin was here. And
I mean, I was fine regardless of what you were gonna do.
oh, you sure?
You don't need to give me one like you did Rhino.
All right. That is going to end Grubbin's turn. Muramasa.
All right.
As the Grubbin comes forward and just like Axiu did to Geodude, is going to bite down on Axiu's leg with its pincers, its pincer mouth.
All right. Seeing as the opponents are too far to reach right now, Travis is going to say, use Automize. And the Honedge will start focusing itself and sharpening its blade from within its sheath is going to increase its movement by 10, allowing it to fly towards the Spheal and act as defense for the rest of the team. That's its turn.
Alright, yep, Automize increases the speed by 10 feet. And that can stack up to 3 times.
The good thing he doesn't have the sword from that one ProZD skit. Sword.
Hang on, what you want his guns instead? God. Oh, god damn it! Alright. It is now the Spheal's turn. The Spheal, having been ready to also go after it, start ganging up on the Axiu, which would be especially bad given Ice type, is now
It has
distracted.
an ice move.
It does.
No.
I'm resistant to ice, it's fine.
Yep, is now distracted by the Honedge here, and is going to have to deal with you in order to go anywhere, because the attacks of opportunity are still a thing. So if theoretically the Spheal were to start moving away here, Tim's Honedge could use its reaction to use one of its attacks on the Spheal. There are some limits as to what attack can be used, in that specifically it has to be something that only hits one target. So you can't do like an AoE or a status move. It has
Also,
to be,
probably melee as well.
doesn't necessarily have to be melee. You can do one that is ranged, but you would have the range disadvantage thing.
Okay.
But yeah, so the Spheal knows that it can't turn its back on Muramasa right now, so it's going to focus on you. And since you did a defense move, it's also going to do one, as it kind of pulls its little flippers and tail in on itself, kind of bracing its body as it uses Defense Curl. As now, it will take less damage from physical attacks.
Sucks for
Which
me, all
is
my
a
moves
straight
are
damage
physical.
reduction instead of an AC increase.
Correct. It is a damage reduction of 1, and it can stack.
Cool.
That is going to be its turn. It is now top of initiative. If the trainers wish to move, they can. As a reminder, you need to be within 30 feet of your Pokemon in order to command it. Or I might raise it. I might raise it to 60 feet because these are some big fields. So yeah, 60 feet.
Okay, because I can't even get in range of commanding my Pokemon right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm range. This is all like very touch and go. This is very getting adjusted on the fly.
Feeling it out. New system.
Yeah. Jero, you can move as well.
Oh, okay. I can move to how many feet again?
You can move up to 30 feet. You're moving yourself, not Axio. So yeah, you can.
No,
move
I know.
Up,
But
you can move up. You move up to 30 feet. Moving through allies is counted as difficult terrain, so double movement. You need to be within 60 feet of your Axio to command it.
okay, I'll just move to I'll just move to about like right here.
All right.
Because right then it should be. Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, you're definitely within range at that point. All right.
Okay.
Now it is you. Now, once everybody is moved, the trainers are gonna. They don't really need to. They're gonna move a bit closer. And it is now. Axio's turn. It's now Razor's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and do again me seeing again Razor in pain. I'm gonna go again Razor, get him off you. You scratch again. So I'm gonna head and do that. Which I'm assuming that hits.
That hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna actually use his ability. So instead so I'm gonna go ahead and give butt movement to have it attack again.
Yep. So it has to be the same attack against the same target, but go ahead and basically roll scratch again. Yep, that's also gonna hit. So both of those are hitting for a total of 18 damage.
So Razor is like freaking crying out a bit, freaking trying to get freaking Grubbin to stop to let go, and then at my call it gets ready and starts just slashing over and over to go ahead and scratching over and over to get it to let him go.
All right. It is not defeated, but you have done a decent amount of damage to it. Dewdrop.
Assessing attacks here. I assume at some point you'll make it to where it's a little easier for us to deduct the PP instead of having to go and edit the actual name.
Yes,
but
it's just like that's the only thing I have at the moment. I'll figure something else out that's better.
That's fine. You know what? Dewdrop is going to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Over here now. Hello.
Oh God!
It is water gun.
Hello.
Okay, Delion, Jesus.
Does 15 hit this Grubbin?
Well, let's see. Its special defense might be different from it. It hits.
In that case, I do a total of...
Sorry, I just need to, keep doing your thing, but I need to post something that I found just now.
With the rain, I do a total of 18 damage.
Nice. Yeah, I might, you made sure that's only the... Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's the 4 on the die plus the 3 from the stab. Both of those are doubled, then
That's
plus 4.
amazing.
Enough. All right. So yeah, that's 18 damage.
Correct.
All right. It's looking pretty badly hurt now. We would say in D&D terms, it is bloodied.
But blood doesn't exist in Pokemon. Wink, wink, wink.
All right.
It's all Pepto-Bismol.
It's like Danganronpa. All right. Grubbin.
Pokemon turns are actually pretty...
Now, Grubbin, currently getting the crap beaten out of it right now, is going to double check something. All right. It is going to slightly move. It is still within 5 feet, so it does not trigger an attack of opportunity. But it gets here, and it is going to use Mud Slap, which is a 15-foot cone. So both Axew and Poplio are hit by this, which means I'm going to do one roll, and we're going to see if it hits. Sorry, it's going to. I'm going to roll it, and if that one thing beats your in this case special defense scores. Who is who? Jero is Cade, who is here. I should probably attach names to them. I'll do that in a moment. So just give me a moment to get through this turn. 16, does that meet or beat either of your special defense scores?
Yes.
How much was it?
16.
Okay, yeah, it definitely beats it.
Alright, you both take 6 damage, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Oh, definitely.
Which, blinded means attacks against you have advantage, your own attacks have disadvantage. And anything that requires you to see your target cannot work.
And that's until our turn, right?
Yeah, until when your turn comes around and ends, that's when it goes away.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, having done that, the Grubbin is now going to try to move away a bit since Axew is blinded. You can still attempt an attack of opportunity with your reaction. It will be at disadvantage.
Again, I will try to see if I can do an. I will try to do an attack. Again, it'll be something. So yeah, I'll try to do false swipe.
False swipe?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. Roll it a second time, and we take the lower.
8.
8
Yeah.
is not going to hit, sadly.
Yeah. But we just did the lower, but it's still the. I'll still use it once, right?
Correct.
Okay, just double check.
Yep. All right. Grubbin has successfully moved away. It is now Muramasa's turn.
Alright. Seeing as Sfeel is now defense curling and the Grubbin has put itself in a vulnerable spot, Honedge is actually going to risk it and ignore the Sfeel so he can go for the Grubbin.
Ooh, alright. You are walking away. So the Sfeel is going to use its reaction to try to hit you with... It doesn't really have anything particularly good for attacks of opportunity, it turns out. It's going to try to get you with Water Gun, which is ranged, so it has disadvantage.
Alright, my special defense is 9.
Alright. 12.
It hits, and I just take normal water damage.
Correct. So you take
Oh,
a total.
but-
You take,
The rain is going, so it would actually be a bit more.
oh, yep. So you take. So 13 damage total.
Okay, that was with stab, that was with rain, that was with everything.
Oh wait. Comes for 16. Wait. Sorry. I cannot do math. This is the curse of DMs apparently. Okay. It was a 2 on the dice, so that becomes a 4. It was a 3 on the stab, so that becomes a 6. And then
It's
it was
10.
and then 3 from the thing, so it's 13.
Okay.
Alright, we figured it out.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Honedge Honedge is going to take that to the back, and then it's going to go up to the Grubbin, who's currently focused more on the 2 at the bottom, and it's going to attempt to use, what was it called? Open the thing. Shadow Sneak. So it is going to fuel some ghostly energy into its sash, and it's going to dig into the shadow along the ground, and it's then going to swipe up from below the ground towards the Grubbin.
Alright.
Shadow Sneak, go! 14 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That is 11 physical ghost damage.
Nice, and that is just barely enough. That knocks it down. That was the exact amount of HP it had left.
Wow.
Glad I used my stab move on it.
Yep. So it is recalled, and the trainer leaves the field.
All right, and then Honedge is going to move back into place right here against this field to continue being ready to be the one of its focus, especially since the other 2 are blind.
All right. You are there now, and it is now the Spheal's turn. The Spheal is going to notice that you are here again, and it is going to try to not deal with you. Instead of moving, it's still curled up from Defense Curl. It starts rolling at fast speed as it uses Rollout aimed for Axew. This does not trigger an attack of opportunity, as it is an attack rather than them just moving. So they go in a straight line towards Axew, and
I love that Spiel rolls.
Yeah.
If this was aimed at me, I also would have resisted this because it's rock type. Oh,
I
that
don't
sounds
like that!
that's a
crit.
crit!
Yeah, what happens with crits?
I assume dice is just doubled.
It's the usual rules. It's just the damage dice is doubled. It wasn't
Luckily
it wasn't a very good crit. I'll give you that. It wasn't a good.
Luckily that was level 1 rollout and not like level 3 or 4.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now because it did use Defense Curl, the rollout is stronger.
Is that a thing?
Yes, if you use defense in base Pokemon, if you use Defense Curl and then rollout is double power.
Oh my
I
god.
never knew that.
Yeah,
It
I
is-
didn't do that either.
Yep, it is
Oh,
not. It is not exactly. Well, in that instance, it is like that. So from the crit, you take.
Here's the thing. You didn't say how much. I didn't hear how much damage was after the freaking thing you did before. That
6.
blinded us. 6.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was 6.
And neither of you are weak to ground type, so you're fine.
Yeah.
So that is. So what gets doubled? Well, no, it's just. All right. So because of the crit, that would have been 6 damage. Because of the Defense Curl, it gets fully doubled to 12. So you take 12 damage.
Axew not looking good.
Now, while this is going on, after having rolled into and basically tackling Axew, tearing up a bit of the ground in the process, Spheal is revving up to do it again. Spheal cannot currently take reactions, and it is locked into using Rollout consecutively until it misses or reaches a certain point, but it will get stronger each time. That is Spheal's turn.
Assume that's like adding a damage die.
Correct. It will add a damage die each time. The crit does not carry over.
That's how my Fury Cutter works, though mine stops at 3 stacks.
Yeah. Rollout does not quite. Rollout goes on a bit longer because because you're locked in and you lose out on some other things. So, Razor. It is Razor's turn now.
You are still blind.
So I'm gonna roll freaking whatever is lower, right?
Yeah. You can also choose to move if you want to. bear in mind, Sfeel cannot take reactions, so it can't actually take attacks of opportunity on you.
True. And they can has Spill taken any damage or no?
Sfeel has not taken damage yet.
Still full HP.
You tanky boy.
Yeah.
I decided to get rid of the bug to make it so it's a 3-on-1.
Now it's that
We're
one,
not cheating, it's strategy.
Now it's that one JoJo gif.
Honestly, the thing right now is to try to get that thing as weakened as possible. So again, I go ahead, Megan. Plus, I can tell that Razor wouldn't want to just give in without a fight. So I go ahead and like try call Megan. Kate calls out to Razor, letting him know that that is in front of him, and to go ahead and try and use Scratch again.
All right. So you're gonna have disadvantage on this.
Yeah.
13, that might do
I
it.
think that's still, that still hits. So go ahead and, never mind, the damage was already rolled. So 10 damage. That's actually, that's pretty good.
Although
And-
it is -1 for defense curl, unless that only lasts one round.
That is still active, but yes, it is -1, so it becomes 9 damage, which is still pretty good.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Dragon's Maw again and have it do it and have to Scratch one more time.
All right, this will also be a disadvantage.
I know.
Oh, you hit?
Nice. All right, so that becomes 7 damage.
7 and 9. So
Yep. So, all right.
Wouldn't we've used the first scratch damage from earlier, which was 9 reduced to 8?
Oh, yeah, actually. It's all right. No.
So 8 and
No,
7, 15
no,
damage.
because the 13 was the one that hit.
Well, yeah, but with disadvantage, you lose the lower attack and use whatever damage value was first. We need to set up
Yeah.
these sheets so that we can just roll 2 numbers at once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is-
actually,
it
at the very top of your sheet, it says advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Yeah, so whenever you're rolling at disadvantage, just click the disadvantage thing first. It's on a toggle.
Oh, I didn't. I completely forgot about that. My bad.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so
that's fine.
That was still 15 damage, not bad.
Oh yeah.
But you're almost out of scratches. Can't do that again.
All right. Dewdrop. Also, Axie is no longer blind. All right. Rhino.
Sorry, what'd you say, Max? Someone really wants me to look at the window.
It's your turn. It's Poplio's turn.
Okay.
Oh, we skipped out on having the trainers. The trainers did not need to move because your cell's still within range, but if you want to move, you can. I missed out on doing that before.
Nah,
Axie's turn.
unless the opponents start playing dirty, we don't need to worry about our health.
Yeah, it's just, that might happen at some point.
She's gonna move over there. And since she can't see it that well, Dewdrop's gonna lean her head back and she's going to use Disarming Voice.
All right.
So that automatically deals my special attack score, which makes it kind of weak compared to everything else I can do, but it is a guaranteed to hit, so...
It is guaranteed to hit, and it's
not everything scales that like the Pokemon games.
Yep, it's guaranteed to hit, and it hits everything within the radius. So, 10-foot radius. So the Sfeel automatically can't do anything about it. Automatically takes 4 damage.
Four. Calm down, Max. It's not 50 damage yet.
Yet. And because that was special, the defense scroll does not help with that. So, all right.
Hooray!
All
Be
right.
turn, and now I am not blinded. Yes.
Correct. Muramasa.
Alright, he is going to move here to flank with Axew. And he's going to unsheath himself from the sheath. He's going to plant it in the ground, use the sash to swing on it to gain momentum, and use Fury Cutter against the Sfeel. 16 to hit for 5 bug damage.
All right.
Reduced to 4 because it's physical.
Yep. So that is definitely going to hit. But yeah. All right.
All right, just gonna start stacking this up now,
Whoops.
and that
I took
is my
I took it
turn.
away from Poplio for a moment there.
and
Alright.
that is my turn. You might be going down this round, Jero. We couldn't stop it.
Alright. It is worth noting something real quick, is that in this it was not needed here, but in this situation, flanking is happening. Flanking normally, I think in base D&D rules, or at least the variant that allows flanking, it gives advantage. I do it differently, where instead, if you are flanking, you get a +2 to your roll to hit. So it's still helpful, but not as powerful. Alright. Spheel is still locked into rollout, and it is going to roll at Axu.
What are you hating?
It does not have advantage this time because you're not blind anymore.
But your defense is pretty low.
What is Axu's defense score?
Defense, much defense.
Regular.
Regular.
11.
It misses. It got a 10.
Oh!
So
Yeah.
Oh.
it attempts to roll at you again, and
I pretty much.
it's still in the same
I-
spot, but basically you now that you can see, you dodge out of the way, and it kind of like does a circle and gets back to its original position.
I was
So-
like scream out like, dodge it!
Yeah, nice. So yeah, the Spheel, it is no longer locked into rollout, but it also no longer gets the benefits of continuing to hit with rollout. So it is now surrounded.
Then we get 3 turns to take it out.
You walked into the wrong neighborhood!
You are free to move the trainers if you wish, but if not, then you don't need to. And this trainer will move over here to be closer. Razor.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can finish it off. I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna have. King's gonna have Vader use bite, and this will be at normal. So
Yep, you get a +2 to the hit, though, so whatever you roll, we'll add 2 to it. That's gonna hit. Alright, so that does 8 damage because of defense curl.
then we'll use up all the bites, so we should be able to finish it off here. I'm gonna have it use it again.
Alright. Wow, another hit for 9 damage.
Again.
Spheel is tanky.
Yeah, I know. So pretty much gonna have it, pretty much like, with it being almost done, we're going, let's go ahead and take it down. Megan, you spite, and pretty much, and she's gonna be just very angry, just with it being, so just gonna be like, just, oh, nom, 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 nom.
You're trying to
Just
eat it.
She was not trying to eat it, but just like, nom, gonna like, over and over to try to weaken it.
Alright. Dewdrop.
Wonder if this Spheel has the thick fat ability.
Well, it's very rude. You don't just go around asking that.
Perhaps.
That just
Anyways,
that just reminds me of this one this one joke from Sonic Boom where it's like Styx was like walked up to a fat woman and says, "Hi, I see you're prepared for winter." And then she walks away and Styx is like, "What? At least I didn't say she wasn't prepared for winter."
Up here, and she's gonna flip over onto her tail before flipping back down to deliver a smack with a pound.
All right.
Yeah. Nat
Crit
20.
for very terrible damage.
That
Yep.
is the same additional damage that from the other crit. So
That is literally the smallest crit possible.
Yep. But hey, it's still a crit, so that literally the critical damage is negated by defense curl. But yeah, 4 damage.
Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. that is what Dewdrop is doing, like, bonk, bonk, bonk.
Muramasa.
Okay, with its edge sharpened from the previous Fury Cutter landing, it's going to try to do a follow-up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, I get to add an additional d6. 7 damage. Dude, come on with these.
It's gonna keep happening apparently.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
All right, it's taken a fair amount of damage at this point. It's past half health. Like
I would
it's
hope.
it's in like the you know how in the games where like it changes color. It's like low yellows. All right, Sviel no longer doing all this rolling.
Rolling around at the speed of Sviel.
Is going to. It knows what it could do, but that would also be a pretty bad idea.
Sviel uses self-destruct.
Everyone takes 7d10 damage. No, it's like a self-destruct, 4d8 damage. Okay, 4d8? No, 48.
Oh god.
Alright, it is going to... risking another hit from the Axew. It is going to move over to here. So if you would like to take a reaction to attack it, you can. Razor.
Yeah, yeah, I want to go ahead and scratch.
Alright. That'll hit.
6 more damage.
And now that it is here, it can't quite get everybody, but it's going to use Powder Snow.
Oh, that's
Oh, goodbye, Axew.
Targeting Axew and Poplio. So,
I didn't think it had any. I didn't think it had any ice moves at level 1.
Max actually
told
did
us
say
it
it had.
did.
He straight
Yeah.
up told us it did.
yeah, I warned you. I warned you.
I warned you.
All right.
Good, I resist this.
And boop. All right, that's a 17. I think that hits you both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. For in total, it's 5 damage. So it is. So on Axew that becomes 10. So Axew takes 10 damage. Poplio takes 2 damage, and both of you roll a d10.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No.
You're actually fine because it was a 10 that would have been bad. You're both fine.
Oh. I'm so used to that one being. So
We're not.
not dead yet.
You're not frozen, is what it is.
I know. I had a feeling.
All right. That is Spiel's turn. Razor, barely hanging on at this point.
Yeah, freaking in D&D terms, is freaking a Spiel bloodied or no?
In D&D terms, Spiel is very much bloodied.
Okay.
I would say I would say with the scratch you did, it just hit what would be Pokemon Red health.
Okay.
There goes doo 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 doo. Oh, hang on, I have something for this actually. Here we go.
Oh god.
Only if our Pokemon are in red.
You got very lucky.
Yeah, I did.
We might get lucky enough to win our first battle with no KOs.
All
I'd
right.
be very surprised if 3 rounds of attacks fail to take it down again.
All right. Go ahead, Razor.
And then deciding which of the ones to do.
Your last pathetic card, Yuki.
My grandfather's field has no pathetic cards.
Cards. The thing is, I could go in. Well, actually, yeah, I think all of us going in for an attack might be enough to deal with it. I mean, it should be, but
If my last Fury Cutter lands, I'll do 3d6 damage.
the thing is, I can either go in for an attack or use Leer.
Leer would cancel out its defense curl, so.
Up to you, I know you're out of scratches and bites.
Well, I'm out of bites. Freaking scratches. I think I only have like 2 more.
Didn't you double scratch twice and then used another one for an op attack?
No, I freaking hit. No, I used
No, I
freaking-
think you double scratched twice.
Yeah, well, no. He had disadvantage.
No, that was
He,
disadvantage.
he
Okay.
double scratched with
And
disadvantage.
double bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I double scratch and double bite.
Yeah. And it's just the double
Okay.
scratch had disadvantage, so he had rolled twice.
Okay, but you have
Yeah.
to move, so you can't double attack this round.
Yeah, but that's why I can move and do a scratch, or I can do Leer.
Up to you.
Again. Again, I can see the Axio, despite being weakened, still wants to keep going. So Kate goes, "We're not gonna give up without a fight." Again, getting close and you scratch to finish it off. And Axio's gonna get freaking right up to its face, and we're gonna go for the scratch.
This really is the JoJo gif now. That actually barely hits.
Ooh.
Alright.
And
It's not down, but you did good damage to it. It's very close. Alright. Dewdrop.
We said weaknesses and resistances apply before the bonus damage from the stats.
Yeah, it's the dice and stab dice.
I'm going to move over here and get a +5 from flanking.
Only plus
And,
zero.
well, don't I flank with both of them?
Not when it's a small creature. They have to be direct. They have to be directly across from you.
Its defensive, like its health is high, but its defenses aren't that high. You should be okay.
Anyways, I'm a pound it.
Pound it. Twist it.
Oh,
That'll
you
hit.
got it.
21 for once more minimal damage.
3.
It is barely still up. You know when it has when you do a bunch of damage to it and the bar's empty, but then it keeps fighting anyway. It's that.
First you magic pixel.
If you can make Papaleo go down, I can get flanking next turn.
Eh.
All right. Muramasa.
on you, finish it off.
Alright. Hone Edge's blade is as honed as it's gonna get. He's gonna go in for a last Fury Cutter. Come on.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, I get to add 2 additional d6, making it 15 bug damage.
That would. It got lowered by 1 because of defense curl, making it 14, which is 12 more than you needed.
Yeah. That was super overkill, but Hone Edge just it furrows its one eye It sees its target. It goes for a spin around its sheath once more, and it slices right into the sphere, taking it out.
Curious how expressive the one eye is. Like, is it really noticeable when it rolls its one eye?
There's gotta be victory music here somewhere.
Good going, Muramasa. We did it. We won our first battle.
Alright. There's... I'll look it up. Yeah, you have successfully defeated the 3 Pokemon, and you have won against the 3 generic trainers.
Drop does a celebratory fountain of water up in the air, and then the rain cloud starts to dissipate.
Cade runs over to ask you to pick, and pretty much goes and picks him up in the shoulders and gives him like a head rub, like again. Awesome work, buddy. You were great out there.
Don't just Mikey, Sam, and Dave. No Dave. Dave comes later.
What?
There is always a Dave.
All right. The other
Aiden picks up Poplio and then goes over to Cade, and Razor says, "How are they doing?"
Yeah, Mikey, Sam, and Jack.
Yeah. Razor tries to give like a cry, like pretty much trying to act tough, but then it gives like a little whimper going, don't need to make an impression. You did great out there. Come on, let's get you healed up.
Yeah, you did do good, and Aiden will going to pet the Axew, but stops and then just gives it a thumbs up.
It's about to pet the Honedge as well, then stops like, where do I touch on this?
Honedge is doing like little circles around in the air. Having not had a lot of battles in its lifetime, it feels great to have one and get the final blow in one.
Master, I have now the urge to stab.
Oh God. Razor would have noticed the thumbs up from Aiden and give like a happy cry.
Yay!
3-0 in the end. I'm surprised. That was really good.
I think we will make a good team.
The person who's been acting as referee, huh?
Is it? Oh, they're back.
They're back, and they have a vengeance.
We might not be as lucky next time to have a Geodude versus a water type.
And then we'll have to go stronger then.
You all did quite well. Hang on, I'm trying that. Here we go. How's this for music now? There we go.
Strokes Talk Show Radio.
For our first battle together, you all did quite well. I believe you 3.
I think I definitely realized some things I could do better, but I think that went well.
Being a Pokemon trainer is a never-ending learning experience. I'm sure you 3 will do well together in your challenge against the League.
Watch out, Resara. Team 614 is coming for you.
You need a better name than that.
Yes, you are allowed to give yourself a proper team name if you would like. Of course, that doesn't have to be right now. I'm sure your Pokemon could use some rest.
Yeah.
So.
Is that after all that?
So, now that you have had your first taste of battle, if you are still set to take on the League, if you head over next door, you will find a Pokemart. Your license has an amount of credit on it that you can use to buy some starting supplies. Feel free to stock up, get some rest, and come back tomorrow when you are ready to head out.
Right. Let's go see Nurse Joy and get these guys healed up.
Yep.
Alright.
Come on, Dewdrop.
Muramasa goes back in his Pokeball.
Nigga,
You see like a small stream of water, like right where your Pokeball was once you go to put it away.
Yeah, once they've been put away, the rain slowly comes to an end.
So
Yeah,
should we keep track of XP or will you?
I will be doing it.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, is it points or milestone?
It's going to be sort of a bit of both. Like, if you guys reach a milestone, you'll get a level up, but also, like, if you just do enough, I'll just let you level up as well.
Fair enough.
Will badges boost our stats like in the games?
Yes. In fact, how it works, well, they won't really boost your Pokemon stats. Give me a moment while I, get it, where, I'm trying to find exactly where the thing is.
You're getting your paperwork. I believe it was in character creation, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so. So whenever a Pokemon trainer acquires a gym badge, or if the GM allows it for other occasions, you will gain a point that you can put into any of your stats, your trainer stats. Your proficiency bonus, which is currently +2, will raise by 1 for every 2 gym badges you earn. And whenever your Pokemon levels up, you can give a +1 to any of their spots, or +10 to HP. And depending on the level, they will learn new moves and may evolve.
And presumably, evolution will come with its own stat boost.
Yes. It will basically, when you evolve, it will come with stat boosts, but any points that you have already put into it will still carry over. So if you had put a bunch of points to attack, then once it evolves, it will still have those bonus points to attack.
Be interesting for those Pokemon who do like a U-turn on their stats whenever they evolve.
Sure is gonna be fun when I have an Aegislash and it swaps back and forth between attack and defense.
Yeah. And then,
Just like, what did you put your stats in as it was leveling up? Speed.
and then
Speed would definitely be helpful.
And then, of course, as you level up, you have your ability. I believe we got to see everybody's ability except for Hone Edge's, which is a decently simple one that'll come up at some point. But
Yeah.
every 5th level, or when evolving, you can choose to change your Pokemon's ability. It has to be one that is legal for it, so it has to be one that it has the type for. Because for people who do not know, abilities here are based on types. There are 3 abilities per type. If a Pokemon has that type, they can have one of the abilities from that list, which means dual types have access to 6 different abilities that they can choose. Most Pokemon will have an ability at random, and then you get to change it as they level up. These guys got to choose their starter abilities because they're their starters.
All right.
For example, just because I might as well tell you. Spheal had the ability Water Absorb, meaning it has full immunity to water type damage.
Considering using that.
Grubbin had Quick Feet, which means it was immune to difficult terrain. And Geodude had Sturdy, where if it would be reduced to 0 HP, it would fall to 1 HP. This can only trigger once per long rest, and it doesn't work on super effective moves, so you absolutely destroyed it.
About to say, oh, good thing actually we could do that. Doesn't work on super effective moves. Never mind.
Yeah, my ability don't know how much it will come up, but it's called Anticipation. Both me and my Pokemon are immune to the Frightened condition.
Yep.
I mean, look, whenever we go to that haunted house, we're set.
Yeah. Might change it to one of the Steel type abilities, which is like bonus defense points to you and your team. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. You'll obviously be allowed to change the stuff as you level up, as I said. And
I thought having a physical defense of 15 was low, but then I heard Axews was 11, and I'm like, oh, I'm tanky.
yeah, no,
both of mine are 11.
The physical and special defense are essentially meant to be on par with like usual D&D AC. Is the best way to put it.
You are the tank.
So yeah, for the level, you are the tank.
Yeah, my special defense is only 9, but my physical is 15, which is pretty high.
Out of curiosity, what's everyone's Pokemon's HP?
45.
50.
46.
So I'm the
I'm
lowest.
the HP tank?
I'm
Your
the lowest
water
in terms
types
of
are
HP.
HP tanks.
But it's also fine because I have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 resistances and 3 immunities.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, you Ghost Steel type. You really can't be hurt.
I do have 4 vulnerabilities, but being ghost type eliminates fighting and normal from the pool. And poison damage, which doesn't exist in Pokemon, but does in D&D.
Yep. The way the abilities and such work, or status conditions rather, the usual Pokemon status conditions are here and altered to work for D&D, and then there are also the D&D status conditions, such as restrained or frightened, or charmed, which also means that yes, the D&D status conditions poisoned and paralyzed are here. They have been renamed to avoid confusion. Which is also a status. Alright, so, let's...
I just oh wait, no. It's autotomize. I thought it was just automize.
Automatize.
Automatize.
Automata.
Near automata. So yeah, I guess we'll head to the Pokemon Center and then the Mart.
Yep, you are now in the Pokemon Center, in fact.
We're here.
Yep, so...
I'll admit, I thought I was seeing the share screen on your Nuzlocke.
Is anyone else here, or do we seem to be the first trainers done with our battle?
There are other trainers here, I just didn't bother...
Why are you not at the counter already?
This is just sort of a generic map. So you're here. So you and your Pokemon, well, specifically your Pokemon become fully healed when you visit a Pokemon Center.
Is it like the anime where we have to sit around, or is it like the game where it's like do done?
It's more akin to the anime, as when you use a Pokemon Center, it is considered a short rest. Which means and at least 1 hour passes. Normally with short rests, your Pokemon gain back a percentage of their health and PP, and some abilities will come back. When you use a Pokemon Center, they are fully recovered, as if it was a long rest, but it only takes the time of the short rest.
Ooh, okay.
And
all right.
There will obviously be times where you don't have access to a Pokemon Center because you're out on routes and whatnot.
Is this a PokeQuest board?
No, I don't actually know what that is.
Fair enough. Back to the TV.
Yep. This is just a generic map. You're here. This is just sort of you can have some downtime. You can chat with each other, discuss plans, things like that. If you have any questions, then you can ask Nurse Joy, i.e. me, and I will answer them.
So, you guys have been here longer in this region than I have. What's the first gym type?
Jero is the only, or Kate is the only one who would be likely to know that. Roll. Jero, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Roll for me. Just make an intelligence roll, just to see if that's information you've picked up.
Okay, give me a second. You said intelligence, right?
Yep, just a straight intelligence roll.
Nope.
You do
Oh.
not. You do not know.
You can...
What is this intelligence?
The league tends to like every time the league happens, which is every few years, they tend to rotate the gym leaders and kind of switch them out so people can't study past ones in order to prepare. They still have to adapt on the fly. So you don't know you don't know what it is this time.
So maybe I would know like maybe what it was like the last year, but not this year.
Yeah, you know that last year the first gym type was grass.
Yeah, I can... Yeah, so pretty much I'll give Gabe would say like, well, I've been here for years. I do know the league changes stuff every few years to keep so that people can't just prepare and have to adapt on the fly. I know last year was grass, but it could have changed this year.
Oh, interesting. So it's different from every other region in that respect.
I think technically Galar does it this way as well, sort of, but yeah.
No, it's always friggin' the grass, water, fire, and then that's like the beginning part. Remember?
Yeah, I thought in Galar the way they did it is that like when they did the tournament at the end, that determined what the order of the gyms would be next time or something. Or was that a headcanon? That might have been a headcanon.
That might have been a headcanon.
Unova is kind of like that in a way too, where we have 3 gym leaders for the first gym. They cycle around every now and then.
What are the types?
A few regions, admittedly, the
Well-
exact rules blend together a bit for me.
All of them always have a Lillipup, but then depending on who's in charge of the gym at the time, they'll have one of the monkeys, Panseer, Pansage, or Panpour.
So,
Always wondered why they didn't
go ahead.
something.
And go. I would Kay would not find that interesting. Back when that's a bit interesting. It's a lot different here than from what I remember. From what I remember back when I lived in Alola, we don't really have a gym over there. We have the Island Challenge.
You went to Alola for a while too.
Kay would not going. I was actually born there, but it was actually later on we ended up having to move here. Ended up moving here. I actually lived there for a few years from moving here.
You guys are a fair bit older than me. Is this your first time at trying a league?
Yes, actually. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be a Pokemon trainer for a long while.
First time for me too. I want to do it a bit earlier, but I want to make sure that me and Razor here were ready.
First time for me too. Parents always wanted me to keep up on my studies before going out. The rare breed, I guess, since most parents are pretty eager to kick their kids out the door once they're old enough. But that was a good first battle.
Agreed. Good job.
It got a little hairy at the end with that very defensive feel, but I think we all chose our targets pretty well.
Yeah. I was admittedly a little worried once we got to Justice Field because I Dewdrop's forte at fighting other water types, but I feel like we at least helped a little.
Indeed. I mean, you one-shot that Geodude.
Well, that's unfortunate luck of the draw for that trainer, I guess. She is quite prepared to exploit her type.
Muramatsu here was quite eager to get to battling. As you imagine, a sword likes to cut things, but he has not had much of a chance.
You'll practice by, like, or something?
I mean, we've done a bit of practice out in the woods here and there, but I'm pretty new to Resara. Lived in Unova for quite a long time, pretty much ever since I was born. But I left recently at hearing about this region and how unique it was. I just wanted to experience something new.
That's fair. That's fair. And yeah, Razor was really excited to finally be able to get into a battle too. We always had a bit of like mock battles when we were training, but it was really eager to finally be able to actually start battling and start going up a bit more. The amount of times I've seen him trying to play as if it wasn't already a hack service every now and then.
Well, while they're resting up, do you want to go see what we should buy at the mart? We're going to need at least a few balls and potions going forward.
Right. Is this one of those areas where their Pokemon Center or is it separate?
They're separate just for the sake of the map, but they're like right next to each other generally. So
I'm sure it's fine. If you can't trust a Nurse Joy to look after your Pokemon, who can you trust?
I guess that's fair enough. I'm just used to her.
Plus, considering they're going to be more than likely tweeting out the Pokemon for all the other trainers that passed to get their license, it'll going to take a while for ours to be offered stuff.
Do you think those?
And there is a queue.
Do you think those three we fought were a newly formed team like us, or were they on standby to test new trainers?
I'm not certain. They didn't really talk much, so I didn't really get a sense of if they were a team or not.
They were talking with each other like before the fight began. You were just on the other side of the arena, so.
I want to say they might have been a fully formed team, but with how tanky that sphere was, I'm not fully sure. Then again, from what I've read, spheres are naturally tanky to begin with.
I think
You get a
Muramasa
hands-on
could
one to build with.
have stalled it for a while. It knew Rollout and Powder Snow as its offensive moves, and he's resistant to both.
Yeah, I must just focus on us because they knew that Razor would have a weakness due to its dragon typing.
That what was the bug called? I forget.
Grubbin.
That Grubbin actually packed a serious punch. I'm glad I took it out when I had the chance.
But yeah, you should they get rolling with their evolutions.
Sadly, it's going to be a long time before Muramasa here becomes a Doublade, and then I need to find a Dusk Stone, but get there when we get there.
Yeah. No need to rush into evolutions. It's whenever...
Same.
True, not to mention we don't even have the badges to really deal with that kind of level of Pokemon right now.
No, the way I always saw it is that they'll evolve whenever they're ready, and once they are, we'll be right there to help with whatever training they need. That's how I always saw with Razor.
Good luck to you. Dragon types are notoriously the hardest to raise, but the most payoff once you get there.
Yeah, I had always wondered what it would be like to experience one of those, but I thought I'd start with my friend here first. Since I half blame her for getting me in. Besides that the Popplio who just gives a little sparkly, definitely gonna be a fairy type baby tall eyes back at him.
Let's head to the mart.
Oh right, Popplio was behind the counter. Anyways.
Alright. So the Pokemart, the way this is going to be working is that you guys are going to be keeping track of your money on your inventory sheet, and if you want to do shopping, I'll just tell you how much something costs. I'm generally going to be pulling from Bulbapedia for it, to keep it simple. I'm going to say you guys each have 1,000 Pokédollars base, and then your license comes with a credit of 2,000, which you use for starting supplies. Anything you don't spend on starting supplies before you head out is just gone.
No, so we might as well just spend it all. Just buy as many balls, potions, and whatever as we can.
Yep, I would say you currently can buy Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, burn heals, ice heals, awakenings, paralyze heals, and repels. And I'll say escape ropes as well.
Would escape ropes work with a party?
Do we need one escape rope for all three of us, or is it one each?
I would say you only need one. The way they're going to be like decently expensive because they just are in the game for some reason. But generally, the way I imagine it is that an escape rope is sort of like a breadcrumb trail sort of thing. Like it just helps you quickly get out.
All right.
But for the sake of mechanics, basically you use it and then you go back to the entrance without any like hassle.
Might be better to do shopping off screen because it's gonna just be you answering questions and us deciding what to spend our money on.
I mean, we can do that here just to just to, because this is session 0, just to get it done. So,
Okay. So, can we expect healing items to heal the same as they do in game, or different?
Healing items are going to be dice-based.
Hmm.
They are going to be, like, large amounts, or, well, decently large amounts. They're not going to be, like, 2d4, like base D&D health potions are. Also, here, let me give us the Pokémarts.
Yeah, that would make them all but you.
That is Pokémarts music? Jeez.
That's actually one of the department store musics, actually.
Oh. Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah.
This is very wrong. Hang on. Where's the Pokemart?
Department store music is essentially it.
Alright. Alright, so, I'll do a quick list of the items that you can buy again. Alright, there we go. So, Pokeball, Potion, the status ailment things, and Repel and Escape Rope.
Well, I'm immune to poison damage, so don't need antidotes.
I mean, you might for later Pokemon. Because I imagine you guys are going to try to catch other Pokemon.
Yeah, but also it depends on what the first gym leader is. Probably going to try to research that if we can.
In fact, I'll say you guys get a week of like pre-adventure downtime as you're like kind of like as you're getting all the registration stuff sorted out and you're doing shopping. So if you would like to use this time to look into anything, feel free to do so. You can look into stuff regarding the league. You can look into where you could find Pokemon. You could just look into what locations are, things like that.
So it was like a week to pretty much prepare before heading out.
Yep. It's a week to prepare, which I assume is just happening with your shopping and such, and then I'm also allowing you to essentially research something.
So what are the differences in town colors on the map? What separates blue towns and green towns?
The blue towns and red towns. The blue towns are just regular towns, quote unquote. The red ones are where there is a gym, except for Gemstone City. That is the location of the Pokemon League Championship.
Hero
Alright.
lives next to the Elite.
Yep, which is why when Jero said, I came from Gemstone City, I'm like, oh, alright.
Jero just saw the big one and was like, that one.
I think I just went with that one because based on the. I only went with that one just because not just the name, but also because I thought it'd be, because I thought it would fit because of the whole freaking like dragon stuff and everything.
Yeah, it does fit, and it makes sense. You've probably seen like a lot of the Pokemon League championships since you've lived here.
Alright, well, since this is Pokemon, we don't necessarily have to go in a linear order for these gyms. Like, we could head right for Festrian Town, or we could go to Idotana City. But we have to go to Theron City first.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to follow those paths. It's recommended because that's like the paved paths for trainers and such.
I think Travis probably will spend his week before we set off to research like gym locations, what we can expect at these gyms, stuff like that.
Let me get this like on screen properly here. So sorry, what'd you say you're researching?
Just gyms that are expected to be in this region and their types. Like what, I guess just to keep it simple, what gym is currently set up at Festrian City? Or Festrian Town?
Alright. Because you have a week of and such, I'm not gonna make it too difficult to figure this stuff out. Festrian Town. And now, for the record, while the gyms are like, we expect you to do it in this order, it's not required. The way this works is that in different, like, when you go to a gym, depending on how many gym badges you have, that determines, like, the team they'll be using. So, it'll always be of a level appropriate for whatever you are. But they do have, like, a recommended order. With that said, in Festrian Town, the gym leader there is Electric.
Oh, goody.
Bad news for you.
Boy, I hope they don't know Thunder.
Yeah.
You know what, Tim? Give me an investigation roll, just to see if you find any extra information.
Yeah, maybe you'll figure out what level they are.
Well, no, their level depends on your gym.
No, we can't over-level.
I mean, you can, as long as you don't get
okay.
any other gym badges.
Okay, so then there'll be like, kind of like the gym is supposed to be in the anime that they'll adjust depending on how many badges you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm pretty much
Yeah, me
solely
too.
basing this off of that like Pokemon Origins, I think it was called, where like
Brock's
like, how many gyms do you have? 0. Okay, goes over to his compartment. There's like 6 Pokeballs in there. He takes out 2. All right, here we go. But yeah, Tim, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Good thing I prepared for that.
Just to see if you find
check.
extra info.
Natural 20.
Jesus!
Natural
Nice.
2024. Natural 2024 because I'm proficient and I have high intelligence.
I'm tempted to say you know all their types, but okay.
I mean, just give me as much you think is fair.
I'll say
like maybe
you
Record,
know...
I have completed my...
Okay. Here's what you know. You know the types of the first 4. Or
Okay.
you know the types of 4 of them and their locations, rather, is the way I should say it.
Okay.
So yeah, Festrian Town is electric, as you already found out. Daejun Village is ground. Tonolas City is poison. And Idatana City is fighting. So it's electric, ground, poison, fighting.
Okay. Well, I'm totally immune to poison, so that one's pretty good. I'm also immune to fighting. Ground would be good for Poplio.
Yeah, though you would have trouble with that because steel type.
Which ones are the ones that are those?
Festrian Town is electric. Daejun Village is ground. Here, I'll
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, here, you know what? Here, I'm gonna take us to the map. Just so I
So
can...
the closest possible gym we could do would be electric, which would be totally straight average for me and Cade, and would be very disastrous for Aiden.
Yeah, so if we're going to do that first, Aiden would probably try and catch another Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, I generally imagine you're going to be trying to catch other Pokemon.
Yeah. The only thing good against electric is ground.
You know what? Here, I will.
Yeah, but I'll just take something that's not bad again.
I'll do this.
Grass
Oh,
also
right.
resists electric, so even though it's not super effective, it can still be good against it.
All right. So yeah, Festrian Town, electric. Daejun Village, which is up here in the forest, is ground.
Actually, I totally forgot that dragons resist electric, so you're pretty good for that.
Tonolas City, which is here at the north part of the forest, is poison. and then Idatana City is fighting. So you know the gyms in this little loop area around the forest, around Manic Forest.
Okay.
Tonala City is. I'm writing it down.
Tonala City is poison.
Tonala City is poison. Lunera Town is which one?
Brunera Town doesn't have a gym.
Oh, I bet.
Dejun Village is ground.
And Idotana is fighting. Vestrine is electric.
Yep. And again, those are recommended, the first 4 gyms. You do not have to do them in that order.
Geographically, I would think that Flolo is water and Komatola is ice, but that doesn't have to be the case in this region.
I
Figure
guess.
it out as we go.
Correct me if I'm. We just found out that freaking Gemstone is the Elite 4 place, right?
It's not the Elite 4 place. It's where the Pokemon League Championship tournament takes place. So like Gemstone City is it's like Winden City.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so that's my 1 week before we head off, not counting shopping, which I am definitely going to buy some probably Paralyzed Heals, Pokeballs, and Potions.
Alright. Each of those is 200, so you have 2,000 credit and then 1,000 of your own money, so...
Wait.
What?
Rhino, your mic's been cutting out a lot this session, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
just stopped there or something.
Sorry, I said potions are 300 though, aren't they?
It depends on the game, hang on. I was specifically looking at, I'm kind of looking at, like, all of them. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. Potions are 300, Pokeballs and Paralyzed Heals are 200.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 5 Pokeballs, 2 Potions, and 2 Paralyzed Heals, and that's exactly 2,000.
Alright? And you don't get free Pokeballs in this. Alright.
Actually, I take it back. 3 Potions and 1 Paralyzed Heal. That sounds better.
Alright.
So that's my shopping in 1 week, so you guys can figure out yours.
3 potions at Paralyzed Heal, that's 1,100, and then the Pokeballs.
Oh, so I guess I would only do 4 Pokeballs and then have 100 left over with nothing to spend it on.
I mean, you can still spend it, it's just that you would need to spend a little bit of your own money as well to, like, make up for it.
Okay, I'll dip into 100 of my own to get 1 extra Paralyzed Heal.
Alright.
Okay, so 5 Pokeballs, 2 Paralyzed Heals, 3 Potions.
Alright. Who's next? Who wants to use their week next?
Done shopping.
Huh?
I said I guess I could do my... Is it really cutting out that bad?
I
Not
only heard...
anymore, but it was a bit.
It seems it does it if you haven't spoken in a while.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so what are you doing?
Finished shopping. I spent a little bit of my own money too.
Alright,
And...
what all did you get?
What? Let me get out the list.
I mean, I can
Check
actually...
my list. 2 antidotes, 1 paralyzed balls.
Alright, 2 antidotes, a paralyzed heal, 2 potions, and 8 Pokeballs.
So it was 2,600 total.
What is Band 614?
That was our team one.
No, that's on your that's on your league license.
Like a wristband.
No, I said it's white with a black band or a black stripe on it like a credit card.
Yeah, you owned the one that said the banding, and no one else did.
I didn't really catch on he was saying that. I was just like, all right, yeah, his card. It just means his card. Yeah, it doesn't really matter either way, but yeah. All right. Would you like to do anything else with your week? Like, would you like to use your week for any sort of research or or I guess research is pretty much the only thing. It's just what you want to research.
I would like to research local Pokemon.
All right. How local? The smaller the area, the more specific it will be.
Yeah, like from Nazbor to Theron is Route 1.
Yep. So do you mean that? Do you mean like the area around
Sure,
Theron?
let's just do Route 1 for now.
Route 1? All right.
Figure out if it's got any rare encounters.
All right.
You said everything was 200, right? Because I'm doing my shopping right now.
Potions are 3.
Potions are 300, and the repels and escape ropes are different, but other than that, the Pokeballs and the medicine are 200 each.
200, okay.
I'm not sure.
This is what I'm using.
I'm not sure how meta this is, but part of me doesn't even really want to buy repels because I feel like Max isn't just going to spam random encounters at us all the time.
Repels will have a different purpose. Repels will basically allow you... What I'll basically do with repels is they'll allow you to travel faster because you won't be bogged down by dealing with other stuff. So
Okay.
if you're ever doing like traveling that you're already... Like, you'll go through Route 1, I imagine, and then if you're ever having to backtrack or whatnot, using a repel will allow it to go faster. Alright, so, Rhino, you're trying to see if there's any rare or unique encounters around on Route 1, correct?
So I was hoping if I roll well enough, I'm hoping to get a sense of what sort of stuff that... I heard there might be this here if I roll well enough.
Alright, for trying to see if you can find a rare stuff, yeah, roll investigation.
Investigate. Which is just my int. Which is an 8.
The dichotomy of man, seen here before us.
You and Jero both have +0 intelligence, so I'm glad I really bumped it up.
Yeah, you're the
Well, I'm
smart
glad too. I wanted us to each specialize in different stuff.
Alright, you don't really find out about any like guaranteed rare Pokemon. You know that
Maybe I'll stump.
Route 1 you generally has like, the usual stuff. It's kind of where the weaker Pokemon live. Of course, it is not limited solely to that. And you do in particular find out that if you go slightly off route, kind of into the grassy area around here, there is a cave where you might be able to find ghost or dark types.
Ooh.
And you know roughly where that is. So.
Gotta figure out where I put notes for this.
In your inventory, maybe?
I don't think so. I'm Google Doc.
Best case scenario in that cave, we would be able to get a Golett to go against the electric gym.
It's not impossible.
I also used a Golurk for my Gen 6 playthrough, so I really like it as well.
Yeah. And Jero, you did your shopping?
I'm doing it right now. How much for the escape rope?
An escape rope is $5.50.
Ah.
Definitely a little pricey.
And I'm gonna be, for the record, I'm gonna be like more lenient on when an escape rope can be used. It's not just like only if it's a cave. I'll basically allow you to use it. Like if you, it will also work if you go off route. If you go off route into somewhere else and you want to get back on route or to a town quickly, you can use an escape rope. Just trying to throw the information out there.
And the repel is 350, I'm guessing?
Repel is 300.
300, okay.
And Cade has not used his week up yet, right?
Correct.
I'm getting through the shopping first.
Okay, And just double checking with the credit that will come back over time, you said?
No, the credit is solely for your starting gear.
Okay, right.
Once you set out, any credit you don't use is gone.
Only
Yeah,
way
I
we're
figured.
going to make money is selling stuff and taking people's money.
That's the life of a trainer.
No treasure chest full of Poké dollars.
I mean, in this setting, Pokemon trainers can also, like, to an extent, do sort of like treasure
Jobs.
hunting. Sort of like treasure hunting in a sense, where you go explore areas and like see if there's anything there, see if any rare Pokemon are carrying any rare items. So it's less that you'll be walking along a bridge and there's just a nugget laying on the ground, and more that as you search through areas, you might find a place that people haven't been before and they have multiple nuggets. Things like that. All right.
Okay, I think I did my shopping. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 5 Pokeballs, 3 potions, 1 escape of a repel.
All right. Good stock. Good stocking up. And do you want to do any research with the week as well?
I think what I'll do is again, first off, where was that cave that you mentioned before for that could have vegan dark and ghost types?
It's slightly off
Right.
route of Route 1. I'm not like marking it on the map. It's basically
Okay.
just as you're going through Route 1, you can go there.
I'm just writing notes. Okay. And I went ahead and do research as well as in. Okay, I know you mentioned about how we depend on like generic stuff, but like, what would I have to want to search for a specific Pokemon, like a specific Pokemon?
If you're trying to find a specific Pokemon, it would also be research. You might have to roll animal handling as well, and you would spend a little bit of money. And then, if that specific Pokemon can be found in your area, if hot singles are in your area, you automatically get an encounter with them. If they can't be found in that area, you learn the area they can be found in.
How much money?
Depends on the Pokemon you're looking for.
Fair.
That cave is definitely a bit of a risk to me, because that's 2 out of 4 of my weaknesses in one spot.
True.
I mean, it's not like that's all that's gonna be there. It's a cave. You're gonna find, like, Zubat and Geodude.
True. Okay, what about a certain Pokemon typing?
If you want to find a type, that will be... that will again be, some research. It will not cost as much, but if that type can be found in your area, then you will get a random encounter with something that is or evolves into that type. And otherwise, you learn a location that type can be.
Okay, I think I want to do that then.
I assume you're looking for dragons.
Again, I'd be lying if I said no.
Alright, give me a moment to look up dragon types.
Jero, best case scenario here is we get a Gibble, but good luck.
Yeah, I was gonna look for dragons later.
I mean, we could find a Trapinch here that'll be a dragon eventually.
Yep, and I will be counting ones that evolve into dragons, or evolve into whatever type you're looking for. Go ahead and roll either investigation or animal handling.
Where is my... Oh. If you're gonna have that, I'm gonna go ahead and go animal handling.
Alright. Alright. You...
Trying to think me and Jero spec similarly.
The thing is, I also have animal handling, but I don't have the wisdom.
Alright. if you spend 100 Pokédollars, you can guarantee that you will just now get an encounter with a Dragon type or something that becomes a Dragon type. I will not tell you what it is, obviously, until you pay.
Fuck it, I'll hopefully find something else earlier on. I'm giving the money.
All right, you're gonna.
I already took it off my personal.
All right. Hang on. I gotta find the music.
Fortune favors the bold.
You get whatever it is, Goomy.
I'd be so jealous if it's a Goomy.
Actually, hang on. It's not good enough. Hang on.
Or it's one of those ugly, weird ones from Gen 8 with the different swap body parts.
You found Dredagon.
No, I think he means freaking.
Don't know what Tim meant.
Here we go.
You
So
found
are we getting our first wild encounter then?
You found Rayquaza.
So are we considered here with this wild encounter?
Or was this while we were doing our own thing and he went off on his own?
He is on his own right now. All right, you guys hear the music, right?
Good luck.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully it's something good and hopefully you catch it.
So,
Music makes me wonder.
Yasim.
That's the mythical music.
you find, as you're traveling, you're heading to where you've heard that some people told you there might be a dragon here.
How many balls did you
Admittedly
buy?
shocked we found one this early.
And
This
as
is
you
loving the
arrive,
suspense.
I know.
as you arrive,
You're gonna be a bait and switch, I swear to God.
I mean, it has to be a dragon of some sort, even if eventually.
you find a horsey.
On dry land?
You find it in the water. This is just a generic field.
Oh, I get it does become a Kingdra, so that's fair.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
something.
I mean, it's terrible for the upcoming gym.
I'm gonna be honest. I have to ask this. What did you expect?
I was expecting Swablu, just because that's been on my mind.
Same, because that is also weak to lightning.
Yeah, I was expecting something that's not too crazy, but
It's a better answer than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay, you want the horsey? Go get it.
All right. So now
You find Dratini. It will be bad for a long time.
here's the thing. Here's how catching a Pokemon works. There are different.
Jero is our catching tutorial.
There are different ways you can attempt to catch Pokemon. You know how in Legends Arceus you can try to catch it by surprise? You can do that. You can attempt to be stealthy and try to catch them that way. You can attempt to befriend it using food or your animal handling. Or, of course, you can just straight up fight it. If you fight it and you lower its HP to 0, it flees and you cannot catch it.
There's no knocking it out and then catching it.
Yeah.
But at least if you knock it to 0, you get XP.
Is catching XP a thing?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Can I be mad? No. Can I be upset? No. Can I be disappointed? I very much am.
The thing is, though, well, I guess if you're changing it, then I would just need to find the dragon skill and not trade it.
Yeah, the trade evolutions are not going to be trade evolutions here. It's just you need to, you just
Fine.
you just like get the item needed and you level it up.
Okay.
They are train
Thinking,
evolutions.
thinking about it, it would have been very ironic if this was a Noibat that Jero found.
Oh, that would have been perfect. Damn.
Ooh, perfect.
All right, yeah,
Sploosh.
this is the water that it's in.
It's just like, hey, man.
All right. So, how do you want to how do you want to try to do it? Do you want to approach it to fight? Do you want to try to sneak up on it, or do you want to try to be friendly towards it?
I'm gonna try and befriend it.
All right. Make an animal handling check.
Again, I have +3 in this. Come on. Ooh.
Hey. Yeah.
Ooh.
Natural 19.
All right. The horsey is like initially when you first approach, there's like multiple horsies in the water, along with like some Goldeen and such, and they swim away as they see you approach. Some of them like get ready to fight, thinking that you're gonna attack them. This horsey is kind of at the front of the group, and you kneel down and kind of like put your hand out towards the water. And the horsey slowly kind of inches forward, and it's oh my god, I was about to say a cloaca. Its nose, mouth, I don't know what it is. It kind of like sniffs your hand.
It's
And-
snout.
It's snout. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it seems. Sorry, I was hearing music for some reason. Like, not this music. I was hearing like music in real life. It seems calmed by your presence. It is not hostile. It will be easier, but not instantly like an instant success if you were to try to catch it.
Again, as I'm like reaching out, I pretty much go like, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, like in a sense, Pokemon somewhat understand humans.
Yeah.
So
They-
pretty much going.
They understand humans to the way I do
An
it is that they understand humans to an extent. Particularly intelligent Pokemon always understand humans, and Pokemon always understand their trainers.
So basically, like, pretty much while I'm doing this, pretty much, I just imagine because he would still be with me, as he's just like curious looking at him, going like, oh, like pretty much looking at possibly having a new friend, and pretty much I just look at the horsey. Am I about to tell if it's a male or female? Because I think it's up close.
Does it? Let me see if it has. Does it have any differences? I don't think it does. So roll investigation or insight rather. Do insight. If you don't have insight proficiency, just roll your wisdom.
Okay, yeah, wisdom is higher, so.
All right. It is a female.
I pretty much, as it gets closer, I go, again, I pretty much go, hey girl, I'm looking for Pokemon who want to help, who to see if they want to come join me on a journey. I'm pretty sure you like being around here, but if you want, I can, we can go out and explore all sorts of places, and you get stronger along the way. What do you say? And pretty much what Kate is saying, that actually is pretty much like trying to give like trying to translate essentially from the top of my head.
All right. Make another animal handling roll. I'm gonna say with advantage because of how well you did before.
Okay.
You have convinced the horsey it is willing to join you. You can instantly catch it as a success.
Jeez, man.
Now, all the luck just popped in at the right time.
With that, I just pretty much get one of the Pokeballs I had on my belt, and I just gently tap it on Horsey's snout as it gets sucked in, and the catch accepts.
Yep. So I didn't even need this battle music the whole time.
Yeah, sorry.
It
where's
was
your
like
where-
battle music. Hey, wanna come with me?
Yeah, where's your
I-
friendship music?
I pretty much pulled an action. I don't care.
Hang on. Wow, apparently...
Again.
Okay, apparently this is the first thing that it keeps wanting to bring up when I'm searching, so here we go. There we go. Apparently it just really wanted to use Pokemon Go for this. Alright.
Odd choice.
You've successfully caught the horsey. I will set its sheet up. Since we're going to be near the end of Session 0 here, I'll have it set up before next time. Do you want to give this horsey a nickname?
I do, and I'm
Right
trying to
answer
think of
is yes.
Yes, yes, but I'm trying to think of what a good nickname would be for her.
You don't get to call it Seahorse,
No.
even if you use the letter C.
No. I was gonna name it Seahorse. I don't think what would be a good name.
Alright. It is there, and I will fill out a sheet as need be later on. For now, yeah, now that you've caught that, you can think on that. Now,
Yeah, definitely. I don't think of a good name for it.
Now, the three of you have used up your preparation weeks. You have stocked up on items, and you have been given your licenses, as well as a case to hold your badges in. And you also got maps, just because that way that explains why you have them in the handouts. You have maps, and now your journey begins. Here you are currently in Nazbor Town. You know where the gyms are. You know what some of their types are because somebody got a fucking nat 20. You have an extra Pokemon because somebody else got a fucking nat 20.
I think I'll have a name.
I mean,
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna be using the horsey against the electric gym.
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna go with Haku.
Ooh, I like it. All right, Haku.
Hey, Haku, the cute swimming master of darkness.
Wielding.
Wait. Wielding a magic blade. It went.
Wielding a shape-shifting Mimikyu of darkness.
We're definitely gonna need to be doing some catching since both of you are a bit vulnerable right now.
Yep.
At least an
Well,
unspeakable Popplio.
Axu is fine. He resists dragon, but
Resists
he resists resists electric.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will be ending here most likely. How this is going to work is that next time, unless there's specifically stuff you want to do around Nazbor, here I'll send us back to the map. Unless there's specifically stuff you want to do around Nazbor, I'm going to be assuming you're heading to the first route, which means next time we can do potential encounters with trainers and wild Pokemon before you get to Tharon City, and then moving on from there. So hey, you got through the tutorial!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you guys thought Pokemon Sun and Moon's tutorial went on too long. Alright. Then yeah, if you guys are fine with that, I think that's going to be where the Session 0 ends.
Yeah, this was
Fun.
fun.
I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of this. Also,
Hey.
I'm wondering if anyone has caught on to the things I did.
What things?
If you figured out what the theming is for the towns and what I did with the gyms.
I got nothing.
Me neither.
The gym types: electric, ground, poison, fighting.
Nope.
Nope. Don't get it.
Did Jero catch it? I was AFK. Yeah, he literally talked it into joining his team.
Fucking nat 20s.
Alright.
Hey, you want to join? Nat 20. Yes.
So I was wrong earlier. Jero is the bard. Alright, that's gonna end this session. Next Wednesday, we will be continuing with Route 1, Tharon City, and seeing where else we go from there. And hopefully I will be more prepared. Because a lot of this was...
Were you not prepared?
I was decently prepared. You guys kind of didn't get back to me until very late on a couple of things.
I mean, you only sprung the other question I was talking to you last night about, like, one day, like, earlier that day.
I mean, I got my background too quick, and then you just asked me one question that I answered very quickly.
Yeah,
I felt like I had my backstory ready almost immediately.
Look,
Yeah, same.
I'm the DM. I can't accept blame, okay? Rhino, get your shit together. Catch more Pokemon.
I specialized in friending.
This is another way it's going to be working most likely, is that every time you go through a route, unless you're specifically not wanting to, you will have one catchable encounter.
Yeah.
And then you can basically, like, spend more time in the route to get more. But it's not like in the actual Pokemon games where the routes are, like, 20 feet long. It's going to take, like, hours to days to go through these routes. So don't so don't expect to be like, oh, okay, I'll spend an hour in here and catch 10 Pokemon.
I feel like the theme is staring me in the face, but I can't click it.
I feel like what is?
The theme for what you did for the freaking names.
For the names of the towns.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you this: it has something to do with D&D. Anyway, maybe next time they'll have figured it out.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
It'd be interesting. Alright. Thank you everybody who came out to this. Thank you the three of you for playing. And I hope you're excited.
Yay.
I hope you're excited for next Wednesday when things are gonna ramp up.
Ah, we're going uphill.
I mean, we do have to go north.
Yeah, you gotta go up in some way. So, that's going to end this. I'll figure it out. Give me time. Well, the map's been on screen here for a while. You have plenty of time to screenshot it and then stare at it. I would be genuinely impressed if somebody figured it out, though, considering everything.
I feel like it's sent it to. It's like I want to say it to do with actual like, with everything. I want to say Spanish, but I don't think that's right. Like that's part of it.
It does not have anything to do with other languages.
Thank goodness.
It is purely based on something from D&D.
I wonder if it's Elvish or some shit. Oh no, wait, that's a
I
different
just
language.
said it's not other languages.
You did just say that.
It's not other languages. What if it's another language? Patrick, no.
Patrick, no.
All right. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid, because we have some people here.